Thank you for joining us as we commence our South American adventures in Ecuador. We had just arrived at our hotel in the capital, Quito, in the new part of town called La Mariscal. After being greeted most civilly with a glass of wine, we noticed that the hotel was adorned with roses. We learnt that Ecuadorian roses are grown near Quito and are known for their size, long stems and rich colours. They are also the national flower of Ecuador. After a brief settling in, we jumped in a taxi to visit the old historic town. We had heard that the UNESCO World Heritage Site was not to be missed. The next day, we were to take the 3-hour drive to Mashpi Eco Lodge in the Choco-Andean cloud forest, where we would stay for 4 nights. So this would be our only chance to see the old town. Quito, founded in the 16th century on the ruins of an Inca city, is the oldest of all South American capitals. The historic centre is considered to be one of the largest, least altered and best preserved in the Americas. The story of Mashpi Lodge goes back to 2001, when Roque Sevilla, a former mayor of Quito, purchased 600 hectares of land from a logging company in the Choco-Andean cloud forest to protect the land from further deforestation and gold mining. For almost a decade, Sevilla continued his conservation efforts, its beauty and wonder convincing him that he needed to share it with as many people as possible. The resulting lodge is now one of the most celebrated hotels, attracting tourists both nationally and internationally. Once settled into our comfortable accommodation with a forest view, we got started on the many activities that are available at the lodge. Forest walks through the many tracks can be taken with the guides. As it is a rainforest, wet weather gear, including boots, is available. Unless, of course, you particularly want to get wet. The walks vary in length and level of difficulty. There is also an observation tower. The expansive views over the forest well worth the climb. And if you're really feeling fit, you can take a ride on the sky bike through the forest canopy. The Mashpi Lab, which is just a few metres from the lodge, is a great place to learn more about the local insects and frogs. An experience not to be missed are the night walks with the guides. Their sharp eyes pick out any number of insects, spiders, reptiles and amphibians. Our knowledgeable guide was Santiago, or Santi. Among the many frogs, some extremely tiny, was my favourite, the Imbabura tree frog.
The last time that we saw one of these, maybe 6-8 months ago.
Each toe ends with a sucker that allows them to grasp leaves and stems. Trying to keep out of sight was a timid tarantula.
Slender than the head.
Yes.
So that
And
means
as for this snake,
they are allowed
we
to
were pleased to be told
snails
that
out
it
of
was
the shell,
non-venomous.
big heads. So some people tell that the difference between venomous and non-venomous is that venomous has like a diamond head, shaped diamond head.
Yeah,
But as can you see, looks like a diamond, but this one is not venomous.
This tiny little frog is called a glass frog due to its abdominal skin being transparent. Under certain light conditions, you can clearly see its internal organs.
They are transparent on the ventral side. It's very interesting because what they do is, if we see from above, it looks like a leaf.
Yeah.
If we see from under, it's transparent, so light is passing through and they don't have too much shadow. Females are bigger than males.
And then there were the friendly frogs.
No, that's something else. Where did Alan go? Alan?
Magnificent.
Okay.
Thank you.
This one is one of the wrens.
Clear?
Yeah.
Now open this one. It's very, very clear with both eyes. This is a little bit slow.
On a particular fine day, our guide, Santi, took us to the Life Centre and Butterfly Farm. Outside the butterfly enclosure is a viewing deck for spotting birds and animals, encouraged to pay a visit. This local taira, named Wilson, is an omnivorous weasel-like mammal native to the Americas. It is as much at home in the trees as on the ground. As well as savouring the occasional banana, it hunts birds, small mammals and reptiles. Once they locate their prey, they make chase using their bounding gallop. From inside the farm, you can witness the life cycle of butterflies, as well as viewing some of the amazing species. About 200 species have been identified in Mashpi, 21 of which are bred at the Life Centre. Also a native of the Americas, the agouti is a rodent that is related to the guinea pig. Their diet is mainly vegetarian, and they are regarded as one of the few species that can open a Brazil nut with their bare strength and exceptionally sharp teeth. Also within the Mashpi Reserve is the Hummingbird Observatory. Being up close to these fascinating birds was another special experience. What with their flight speed and beating their wings 50 to 80 times a second, they were like little fans as they landed on your head or hands. They came in all shapes and sizes, but all with their shimmering iridescent plumage. Their intense activity burns up a lot of energy and they require a large amount of floral nectar. This in turn makes them perfect pollinators. This unforgettable encounter with these vibrant and stunning birds was a perfect conclusion to our Mashpi experience. It was then on to the next part of our South American adventures, the Galapagos Islands. See you there soon.